here it is, Parfums de Marly Castle. Comes in the regular ass Parfums de Marly box. Pretty basic and boring in my opinion, but honestly, who gives a shit about the box? And there she is in all her glory. Basically, just a gray version of Sedley and Greenly. Just a clear bottle with just liquid inside of it, I guess. Not really much to say about the bottle itself. We all know what Parfums de Marly bottles look like. So with that being said, let's get into the smell of it. Now, I don't know what the hell they did to the cap on this thing. They put that goddamn Gorilla Grip on the cap. I had to yank this motherfucker off. Well, let's spray it on a tester strip and give it a big old smell. Well, that smells pretty much exactly like I thought it was going to smell. And it's basically a less sweet version of Sedley. A little more woodsy and earthy. So I would say it's definitely more on the masculine side of things. Now, this ain't going to have your grandma dripping tears down her leg, but it's definitely good enough to get her tongue darting in and out of your ear. And honestly, that's all I'm looking for. Now, I will say, however, this does have much better longevity than Sedley or Greenly. I think maybe it's because of the more woodsy and earthy notes that keep it lasting longer, so that's definitely a plus. And if I had to compare this to anything, I would say this is kind of similar to Orage by Louis Vuitton, but not nearly as dirty as Orage. It's just a basic, fresh, clean, masculine scent. That's really all I can say about it. This can be worn to an office, would even make a good gym scent. Or if you are the kind of person to run around town and rip the legs off chickens, this would be suited for that too. Now, would I suggest this over Sedley or Greenly? I think absolutely yes. While Sedley and Greenly are both amazing scents, this is just much more mass appealing than those two smells. Also, you're actually getting your money's worth since this lasts a lot longer than those two. Well, if I had to give this a rating, I would give this a solid 8.75 out of 10.